Mike Tyson is back in action, and this time, he's unleashing something truly terrifying ahead of his fight with Jake Paul. Training footage has leaked, and it's got everyone in the boxing world buzzing. Tyson is using cutting-edge technology that's making him faster, stronger, and more dangerous than ever. Boxing legends are warning Jake Paul that he may not know what he's signed up for. With November 15th approaching, Tyson looks like he's ready to prove why he's still a force to be feared. Will Jake survive this clash? Stay tuned for a fight like no other. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles. Today, we've got a huge update that's sending shockwaves through the boxing world. Mike Tyson just leaked some jaw-dropping training footage, and it's leaving everyone from fans to boxing legends stunned. Jake Paul might be in for more than he bargained for. If you're ready for the latest on this explosive showdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss a second of what's coming next in this epic battle. Who could have predicted this? Mike Tyson, one of the most iconic figures in boxing history, is stepping back into the ring at age 58 to face none other than social media sensation Jake Paul. While many initially saw this as nothing more than a publicity stunt, things have quickly taken a serious turn. Tyson isn't just showing up to collect a paycheck, he's training harder than ever before. And Jake Paul might be in way over his head. Jake Paul has built a career on shock value, and this fight is no different. Known for taking on opponents outside the traditional boxing world, Jake has managed to create buzz and draw attention to his fights, winning over a new generation of fans. But this time, it's not an MMA fighter, basketball player, or fellow YouTuber standing across from him in the ring. It's a boxing legend who once dominated the sport with ferocious power and speed. Paul, at 27, may have youth and agility on his side, but the footage Tyson just leaked has everyone questioning if that will be enough. Tyson isn't just relying on his legendary status, he's training like a man possessed. When Mike Tyson dropped his training footage, the internet exploded. Fans, critics, and boxing legends were all left speechless by what they saw. Tyson isn't just getting ready for this fight. He's treating it as if it's the biggest challenge of his career. The footage shows Tyson training with an intensity that many thought was behind him. But if this video is anything to go by, Iron Mike is as dangerous as ever. This leaked footage wasn't a mistake. It was a deliberate move by Tyson and his team to send a very clear message to Jake Paul and the entire fight world. Tyson isn't playing games. His power, speed, and precision are on full display, and it's nothing short of terrifying. This isn't just about putting on a show for the cameras. Tyson is genuinely preparing to take Jake Paul down in a way that few fighters have ever faced. What's most shocking isn't just the footage itself, but what it represents. Tyson's leak isn't just a physical display of his readiness, it's psychological warfare. This is the same tactic Tyson used during his prime, when he would intimidate opponents before the first bell even rang. By leaking this footage, Tyson is letting Jake know that he's about to face a version of the boxing legend that no one expected to see in 2024. It's not just fans who are stunned by the footage. Boxing experts and legends are speaking out, warning Jake Paul to take this fight seriously. Joe Rogan, one of the most influential voices in combat sports, couldn't stop raving about how impressive Tyson looks. Rogan said, "This man is defying age like we've never seen before. Tyson looks like he's in his prime all over again." Rogan isn't the only one raising alarms. Legendary boxing trainer Teddy Atlas and former champion Oscar De La Hoya have also chimed in, both suggesting that Jake Paul might not know what he's up against. Atlas pointed out that Tyson's new training techniques are something that no fighter has ever faced before, and De La Hoya warned that Paul needs to prepare for a whole new level of intensity. For Jake Paul, this isn't just another high-profile fight. He's stepping into the ring with a man who has left an indelible mark on the sport, and the experts are unanimous in their verdict. Tyson means business. Paul may have managed to shock the world with his rise in boxing, But Tyson's preparation has turned the tide of public opinion. Many now believe that Paul is biting off more than he can chew. Mike Tyson isn't just a physical powerhouse, he's a master of mind games. And with this fight, the mental warfare has already begun. By releasing this training footage, Tyson is doing what he does best, getting into his opponent's head before the fight even starts. Back in his heyday, Tyson was famous for intimidating his opponents before they ever set foot in the ring. His stare, his presence, and his reputation were enough to make even the toughest fighters question themselves. Now, it looks like he's using the same tactic against Jake Paul. By showing the world his next-level training, Tyson is sending a clear message to Paul. You're not ready for what's coming. Jake Paul, who has built a brand on confidence and bravado, may find himself second-guessing his decision to challenge Tyson. After all, it's one thing to hype up a fight. It's another thing entirely to face a living legend who's still capable of such destruction. What's really blowing everyone's mind about Tyson's training footage is how advanced it is. Tyson isn't just relying on old-school techniques. He's embracing cutting-edge technology that's pushing his body to new limits. This is next-level training, and it's making all the difference. One of the most talked about aspects of Tyson's training is his use of virtual reality sparring. In the footage, Tyson can be seen wearing a VR headset and going through simulated fights. This kind of training allows him to work on his timing, reflexes, and decision-making in real time without the physical wear and tear of actual sparring. By using this technology, Tyson is sharpening his skills in a way that many boxers haven't even begun to explore. The VR system allows him to react to punches, move with precision, and fine-tune his defense, all while staying fresh for the actual fight. Tyson's team is also using motion capture sensors to track every movement he makes during training. This technology allows them to analyze Tyson's punches, slips, and footwork down to the millisecond, making his training sessions incredibly precise. With this data, his trainers can pinpoint exactly where Tyson can improve, ensuring that every punch he throws is as powerful and accurate as possible. This isn't just about training harder, it's about training smarter. Tyson's training also involves the use of isokinetic resistance machines, which allow him to build explosive strength by providing constant resistance throughout each movement. This type of training is perfect for a fighter like Tyson, who relies on power and endurance to dominate his opponents. These machines ensure that Tyson's muscles are working at their maximum capacity, even when he's not actively pushing himself to the limit. The result is a fighter who's not only strong, but also capable of maintaining that strength throughout an entire fight. Even when Tyson is resting, he's still building strength. His trainers are using neuromuscular electrical stimulation, NMEs, to send electrical pulses to his muscles, causing them to contract and build strength, even when Tyson is off the clock. This type of training ensures that Tyson's muscles are constantly being conditioned, which will give him the stamina he needs to go the distance against Jake Paul. While Jake might be banking on Tyson's age catching up with him, this technology is helping Iron Mike turn back the clock. Just a few months ago, Mike Tyson was dealing with a medical emergency that had fans wondering if he'd ever step back into the ring. Tyson's ulcers forced the fight to be postponed, and there were serious concerns about whether his body could handle another high-profile bout. But Tyson's resilience has always been one of his defining traits, and he's proven once again that nothing can keep him down for long. Not only has he recovered from the health scare, but he's also come back stronger than ever, showing the world that he's still a force to be reckoned with. This comeback has only added to the excitement surrounding the fight. Fans are eager to see how Tyson's advanced training techniques, combined with his sheer willpower, will play out when he faces Jake Paul. And while Jake might be confident in his abilities, Tyson's medical comeback has only made him more dangerous. Jake Paul has always been known for his bravado, but this fight will be the ultimate test of whether he can back up his words. His strategy in past fights has been to rely on his youth, speed, and knockout power to overwhelm his opponents. But will that be enough against a fighter as experienced and dangerous as Mike Tyson? Some believe that Jake will try to tire Tyson out, hoping that his age will catch up with him in the later rounds. But as we've seen from Tyson's training, he's more than prepared for a long fight. His conditioning is at an all-time high, and if Jake is counting on Tyson gassing out, he might be in for a rude awakening. So, what do you think? Can Jake Paul stand up to the legend that is Mike Tyson, or will Tyson remind the world why he's one of the most feared fighters of all time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for all the latest updates as we get closer to this historic showdown. Thanks for watching Red Rumbles, and stay tuned for more.